I hope everybody is feeling good. Your morning is starting off amazing. I woke up with my collective on my mind, okay? First of all, I want to say I woke up to us being at over 100 subscribers. That probably doesn't sound like a lot to y'all. And listen, between all of my social medias, platforms, I have like 100,000 subscribers. So I'm very appreciative because it hits different when you have 100 people subscribe to you because of your gifts. That's it's a whole different ball game. Like, it's very, 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 very refreshing, and it feels so rewarding. So I am more proud of my 100 subscribers on this channel than all of my other followers, subscribers, whatever. You know, between my LTK, my Instagram, my Threads, which is my biggest platform, both of my Threads, you know, my other YouTube channel that's almost at 2,000. Like, I'm more grateful for this channel because, to be honest with you, I did not want to do tarot, y'all. I have been fighting this for a long time. A long time. Just because I don't want to be identified as a tarot reader, but I'm not. I'm so much more than that. Like, I give true intuitive guidance, and I've been doing it all my life. So now I'm just at a point where I am embracing the gifts. I am just embracing who I am wholeheartedly. So to be able to see that people really, really like get assistance, get guidance from my channel, that means so much to me. You got cards folded over. That means so much to me. So I woke up on Thanksgiving with a overflow of gratitude because it just means a lot to me to be at 100 subscribers. Actually, we're over 100 subscribers. I think we're at 104. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all, for real. Like, seriously. I am so grateful for y'all because it doesn't feel like work when I get on here like it does with my other channels when I'm creating content. I can just get on here and just flow. And that means so much. I don't have to edit much. I don't have to worry about being perfect. I can just get on here, get the messages out. I don't have to worry about doing all this and that to get money. No, this is a whole different type of experience for me. And this makes me want to show up for you. So I'm really, really grateful. And I have some amazing things in store because I'm not only going to be doing tarot. Like, I had said months ago that I was going to push this channel out and do so much more because people that are having like spiritual awakenings, people that are really truly waking up, people need guidance. And if I can think about where I was at when I first had my real true spiritual awakening, I used to go down rabbit holes, and that's not really always the healthiest thing to do because sometimes too much information does not help the situation. It just becomes more overwhelming. But the growth and the journey, I wouldn't change it for the world because it was my journey and it definitely was meant for me. But I would have appreciated having like a mentor or a guidance, somebody to just guide me in the right direction, answer questions versus me having to go down a rabbit hole, reading all these different books and just watching all of these different channels, just trying to get a better understanding of what is happening. So hopefully I can be more of guidance to you guys. But the download that I woke up on my mind is you guys have to start tapping into your gifts. And I'm not saying, oh, be a tarot reader. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything like that. You could be, you know, just avoiding walking into something that you know that you're supposed to be doing. This could be something that you've desired or dreamed about doing since you were a little kid. And we push that off because life gets to lifing, and Spirit wants me to let you guys know it's time to start tapping into your true gifts. Whether that's using your voice, whether you're being called to do public speaking, whether You know, that's you cooking because your cooking heals other people and you've been putting that off. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys need to start pulling on to just focusing on your gifts. Okay, this is your time. I am also hearing that you guys, and this is not for everybody, but for the individuals that know they should be making money online, it's time to really tap in. Making money online, especially as a single mother, has changed my life in more ways than I could ever explain. It is the most simple way of getting money. Don't get me wrong. To get that money, it is not an easy route, but it is so worth it because compared to working a job, the hours and the energy and the time that you have to invest just to get whatever an hour or whatever, compared to how you can make a quick 500,000, a few hundred, whatever in the matter of 20 minutes, 5 minutes in your sleep, that is tapping into your divine feminine energy. That's what the feminine energy is about. It's about receiving, not being in your masculine energy, pulling all in different directions, especially if you're a single parent, or especially if you're just by yourself and you wear a lot on your, you wear a lot on your shoulders and you have to constantly find yourself just being pulled in different directions and you're depleted. That is not why God put us on this earth. It's not to just be exhausted and just work. Like that we are supposed to be doing so much more than that. And I'm telling you, whatever you truly feel called to do, find a way to level up those skills online. You can visit Glow Up Season, which is my brand. I have all types of freebies on there to put you in a direction. glowupseason.com, glowupsyn.com. Take advantage of the free stuff. You don't have to buy none of the stuff that costs. Take advantage of the free stuff. It's available to help you. But if you feel called to start your business online and you have no idea where exactly you want to, what direction you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, I show you how to create the content, be able to put yourself out there. It really just requires consistency, you guys. But I'm not going to talk your heads off. That's my download. I want to tap into this energy and see what other messages Spirit has for you on this good Thanksgiving. We're going to read the energy. I'm going to pull some cards on what energy is going out, what energy we're currently feeling, and what energy is currently coming in. And we're going to go from there. All right. I'm so grateful this year I don't have to cook. My babies are in Cleveland right now. I'm going to somebody's house for a change. And I'm happy. I can get up and do stuff like this, Even though I got up early, it was nice not having to be woke up with the alarm clock. I might even go to Hotworks and get a session in at the gym. I got 2 gym memberships, and I don't know if the other gym is open or they close. I should call, but definitely want to get a workout in. And I got to take my hair down for my hair appointment in the morning because I was supposed to take that out yesterday, so I could at least have a couple of days to breathe. My hair to breathe, but life just didn't work out like that, All right. So we got energy going out, energy we're currently feeling, energy that's coming in. All right. Energy going out is passion. Energy that we're currently feeling is sadness. What are we sad about, collective? Energy that's coming in is flow. I like that. I like the sound of that. So, what I'm hearing is, and this is not going to be for everyone, what I'm currently hearing is whatever you are passionate about, whatever you had your mind on, I don't know if that was to start a business, I don't know if that was, you wanted to move, but whatever you were dreaming about, I'm not going to say that you gave up on your dreams, but currently right now it doesn't seem like it's a priority, and it's understandable. You might have kids you have to juggle. You might be tapped into a relationship that's taking a lot out of you. You might have to wear, just multiple hats at this time, and it seems like it's depleting your energy. You know, you're not in your happiest state right now, and you know that's understandable because that's a lot that's going on, especially if you have to do it by yourself. But the energy that's coming in is flow, which I like, because in order for things to flow, that means that this energy is not about to be here for long. You're shifting that if you have not already shifted it, and it's just in the matter of it manifesting into the physical realm. So it sounds like you're doing the work, you're doing whatever you need to do internally to get yourself balanced. So I'm proud of you for that. But let's get some clarity on what exactly is going on in your situation. Spirit, why is my collective feeling sad? What is going on overall with this energy? And guys, I have my back camera on just because, again, it's quality for the back camera versus it being on the front. So if you guys are leaving me comments, I'm sorry I can't engage right now because I don't see it. Oh, 2 cards came out. All right, highest good. And resurrection. This is how you about to get into your flow. So, whatever you are experiencing currently, or what you were experiencing currently, whatever state that you were in, whatever situation that you're not happy with right now, that's about to be a part of your past, okay? You are going through an identity shift. You are rising up out of that. You are not staying in that mindset. And I'm proud of you, because that means that, you know, at the end of the day, we're going to experience adversity. We can't help what life throws at us, okay? Some of that stuff is for lessons. It's to help us grow, especially when we are constantly striving to become our best self. And what I'm hearing is you're rising from whatever that is. That's why we have this resurrection card. Whatever state you're in, the blessings are about to come. But it's always adversity, especially when you're manifesting things. The universe always throws you little curveballs. It's not always intentional. It's all about balance. We have to have balance. It's like the yin and the yang. So any other messages that my collective needs to know about this current situation? What are they resurrecting from? Whoa. Okay, Spirit is saying be open to receive. So even though you're about to get out of this energy, whatever you have been praying for, the things that you want to come into your life, you have to be able to be open to receive it. That abundance that you want, you have to be able to invite it in. So it's good that you're getting out of this, okay? Because by you getting out of this and you raising your vibration, that is going to allow for the energy to flow in and transition into your life very easily. Let's see what other card fell out. Medal of Moments. You're going to be all right, collective. You about to be all right. Whatever you are experiencing, whatever is going on, whatever has you, you know, just kind of feeling like, man, I want so much more for myself, but I don't know how I'm about to get there. I don't know how I'm about to do that. I'm already doing so much. I feel stretched. Spirit is telling me, don't worry. That's not even meant for you to worry about. Just focus on the current. Focus on what you can control of. It's not your responsibility to figure out the how. If you want something and you have already created it in here, that means you just have to match the frequency for it to manifest into the physical realm. If that is truly what you want, it's not your responsibility to worry about how you're going to get it. Just know that it's yours and detach from it. I talk about on this channel all the time the power of law of detachment. As soon as you detach from whatever it is that you're focusing on, it comes to you. But the more, how energy works, the more that you focus on something, the more that you try to focus on that thing, it's going to go further away from you. If you ever pay attention to relationships, or just like how situations are, like if you like somebody and you're constantly like, let's say you have like an anxious attachment style and you're constantly, you know, trying to blow that individual up, or you're just coming off too strong, or somebody might be coming off too strong on you. It pushes the person away usually. It comes off like, ooh, you're desperate, you know? And the universe works pretty much the same way. Not seeing like you're desperate in a sense, but it does push that thing further away from you. What you focus on expands. And if you're focusing on, oh, whatever that thing is, that's showing the universe that you're focusing more of what you don't have. So my best advice that I can give you for this situation is focus more on what you do have. I know that it's easier said than done, but it really truly does work. You don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. Everything that I tell you on here is only going to be confirmation. But I don't want you to just always take my word for it. I want you to research the stuff for yourself and get your truth. Because we're all on different journeys. We are all going different places. And we can all get to wherever we need to get to in different ways. That's why God has put so many different tools. The Bible, you know what I mean? Meditation, EFT tapping, you know, it's neuroscience. It's so many different things out here that is different truths for different people. Just get there. Find out what works for you and apply the shit so you can get there. I don't care how you do it. But don't ever just take somebody's word for something. Again, anything that I tell you on this channel should only be confirmation of what you already know in here. Okay? What you already know on the inside. I shouldn't be telling you no new news. You should already have a hunch. Your intuition should have already been telling you something. You're coming here for clarity because maybe you're not sure. The messages that you're getting should not be nothing new. It should only be confirmation. But Two of Pentacles just came out. So that just confirms you got to balance. You got to balance. And that again is how flow is going to come in. You're balancing too many obligations at once, okay? You got too much going on. And right now, you need to figure out what you can focus your attention on that is the most important things to you. And if you have to get everything done, you need to start prioritizing, again, what's most important and maybe create a schedule to get that other stuff done. If you feel like you're wearing too many cat hats, but you do not want to put yourself in an energy where you are depleted and you're not able to receive. Okay? You have some good news on the way, collective. Something is about to shake for the greats. You are about to be receiving some type of good news. Spirit is saying just go with the flow. Again, that flow is confirmation. You know, however it's supposed to come, just know it's on the way. As soon as you have that type of mindset, as soon as you are aware that, hey, I know that this is mine, it's done, it's claimed, I'm just waiting for the universe to align me with that frequency for it to become my reality, you're golden. Two of Swords. There's some insecurity about it. Someone's stagnant. Someone is stagnant on which path they want to take, what route they're supposed to go. Would you believe me if I told you it didn't matter if you chose to go left or right? At the end of the day, it may be two different paths, but the path is still going to lead you to the same place that you're supposed to be at. You can't make a wrong decision. This is your life. You're designing it. You're creating it. There's no right, there's no wrong. If you want to go left, go left. If you want to go right, go right. It doesn't matter. Just get up and go. Okay? This might be the path of the forest. This might be the path of the freaking, I don't know, desert. Okay? Go out there in that wilderness and get to where you need to go. Whichever route that you take, Spirit says it's still going to lead you to exactly where you need to be. It doesn't matter. Some of you guys you're so talented. You have so many gifts. You have so many skills. You're so multifaceted. You're so freaking talented. And you don't even know what you want to do. And that's okay. That's okay. You're not meant to just do one thing. But The power of doing one thing is very important. You don't want to be a jack of all trades and no masters of none. You can't get to the millions that way. You have to focus on something. And you can create multiple income streams within that something. You can use those different talents and those different gifts and don't have to be, you don't have to be, what's the word I want to be? It's not set back. You don't have to be, why is it not coming at the tip of my tongue? It's such a simple word. You don't have to feel like I'm just going to be stuck doing one thing. That's not the word I want to use, but hopefully it'll come to me. Limited is the word that I want to use. You're not limited to just one thing. But in order to be able to master something, you have to focus on one thing. It's important. Okay? To be able, especially if you want to monetize your gifts, especially if you want to take yourself to the next level, you have to focus on one thing. And right now, for you to be able to have balance that you need, especially if you're juggling multiple things, for that flow to come in without you feeling defeated, you want to focus on one thing. Figure out what you want to do out of all of the things. And once you figure out what you want to do out of all of the things, create you a plan. Use ChatGPT if you need to. Structure yourself a plan. And when you structure that self a plan, write out smaller goals. Write you a big goal and write you some smaller goals. And give yourself some timelines so you can stay focused. Because again, adversity is going to come your way. That's not going to stop. And it's going to be times where you're just not going to feel like it. You're not going to want to do whatever that thing is to get you to that next level. But if you take small steps and you're still slowly working towards it, guess what? The universe is going to align it all for you, and it's going to happen exactly when it's supposed to. The important thing is that you get started on it. Okay? We are about to enter a new year. New year, new you. I know that sounds cliche, but when's the best time to start? Start right now. Don't wait for January 1st. Start right now. That could be something as simple as just researching the how. The how. How can I get started? You don't need to worry about how you're going to make that million. Your God got you. Your spirit team got you. Your ancestors pushing you. You don't get it. You just have to put the action behind it. Stay prayed up, and you will be just fine. Let's get some last messages. See what else Spirit wants us to know. Is there any last messages for my collective spirit? Anything else that we need to know before I close this reading out? I don't want to make it too long. I got to take my hair out. I'm definitely going to make some, I'm definitely going to record some more readings. I don't know if I'm going to go live. And if I do go live, I'm probably going to show my face because my hair going to be looking crazy, y'all. I got my hair cut in a pixie cut March of this year. So I'm going through that ugly phase of growing my hair out, which is growing real fast. But baby, y'all ain't about to, I love y'all, but not hell to the no. Veil of illusion. Veil of illusion. Some of you guys are seeking some type of truth, but you're blinded by something. Maybe some type of distraction. Now I'm gonna have to look into this. I thought I was closing this out. What is this illusion, Spirit? Ten of Wands. You guys are burdened by something. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility. I feel like somebody in my collective, you want the success, but it's almost looking like you don't believe that you can get it for yourself. And we got to clear that out right now, because if that's how you feeling, if you feel like you truly, it's not meant for you, you don't deserve it, it's not going to happen. And if that is what you are feeling, give me a thumbs up if that's what you're feeling in the comments. If that is something, or hit that like button. If that is something that you're feeling, we got to do an energy cleanse right now. We gotta get you out of that. Yeah, we need to get you out of that. Nine of Cups is on the way. You guys need to do an energy cleanse. If you are feeling like success is something that you want, but you don't believe that you truly can have it, you got to shift your mindset. I always promote Brian Scott. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Brian Scott is for the meditations, for certain awakenings, that he does lots of activations. He does lots of brain rewiring. I recommend Brian Scott's YouTube channel because if you are focused on negative thoughts, and that is something hard for you to shift, because I struggled with that once upon a time, because you're just used to being programmed a certain way and you truly do want to change, I recommend that shower meditation, because you can kill two birds with one stone. It's less than 15 minutes, or it is about 15 minutes. It doesn't take long. Turn that on, put a speaker on in the shower while you're taking your shower. Now your meditation is done and you feel refreshed and you're cleansed and your body's clean. Listen to some of his meditations at night. He has sleep meditations that are focused on different things. Whatever you want to work on, he has one available for you. I highly recommend start doing that, because even when you're asleep, what happens is your conscious is asleep when you go to sleep, so your subconscious is awake. And the words, the programming, the subliminals, the things that he is saying to you, it's registering in your subconscious hears that the loudest, okay? And that starts becoming familiar, okay? And then what happens is it shifts your mindset and it transitions. The next thing you know, when you're conscious, that starts becoming your truth. And that's what you need to do. You need to be able to believe that certain things can happen for you. I also recommend you guys listening to Neuro Knowledge. He's on YouTube if you're not hip to him. I love Neuro because Neuro has changed my life. I watched him for 30 days, okay? I watched him literally for 30 days, and from watching him within that 30 days, my income damn near tripled. And I am not BSing. He is going to help you get out of the matrix. He is going to be able to help you understand how all of this shit works. He teaches 7-8 figure clients. They're professional athletes. You know, they're just individuals who got the bread. Okay, he's teaching them how to basically shift their mindset, and he gives the information out on YouTube for the free. So I highly recommend, if you are really truly trying to change your life, you look into those individuals, you utilize that. I also highly recommend looking into Abraham Hicks. Esther and Jerry Hicks, they utilize and channel a let's just call him a spirit team, and they call him Abraham. I highly recommend you watching some of the videos on there. Their books are incredible. If you have Apple Music, they have it's called Abraham. It's like little over an hour long, but it's like short stories. Changed my life. When I first listened to it, I listened to it, this was about 4 years ago. I listened to it back to back like 3 times in a row. It teaches you the universal laws, but they also have other big books, and it teaches you like how the vortex works. They are life changing, but they also have other videos on YouTube, short videos, all types of information. But depending on your level of awareness and how much you know, it might be more helpful for you to at least get an understanding of the basic universal laws if you don't understand that, because the information might be a little too advanced. I don't know, I just feel the need to say that if you don't understand the universal laws. So I definitely highly recommend, if you're not familiar with them, to listen to that video. It's blue. I see the cover. It's blue, but I can't remember the title. But if you put Abraham Hicks in, it's like the only one on there. So it'll pop right up and it'll be the right one. But there's different little stories. It kind of tells you like how Esther and Jerry, got on the story, how they basically found Abraham. It gives you a whole little spiel, and it gets you on board, even though it's smaller stories. And then they have the longer version of the book. So if you want to read the books, you can order them on Amazon. If you want to listen to the audiobooks, which I like listening to audiobooks, because When I listen to the audiobooks, I can cook, I can drive, I can do more than one thing than just to sit still. The way that my life is set up, that's not always idea for me to just be able to physically hold a book, even though it's refreshing sometimes. But because we're busy, you know, audiobooks, to be able to retain the information, get that information, is definitely more useful. And they have a whole bunch of helpful books that will help change your life and help you understand the universal laws a lot better. But that's all I have for you guys right now. I hope this message was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it does, please make sure you hit a thumbs up. If you're not a part of the tribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we would love to have you a part of the family. Thank you so much for helping us hit 100 subscribers. I have so many great things coming your way. I am just so grateful. Wait till I get this channel monetized. It's on the flow. But I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you later. Ciao.